Wow. Wow. Holy crap. Wow. What is up, guys? Marv here, and welcome to my WWE Hell in a Cell 2017 results and review. Hell in a Cell just happened, and holy crap, I'm absolutely shocked. Like, I literally forgot how to breathe for a couple of seconds. Holy, oh my! This pay-per-view went from being okay to bad to literally 100. I'm like, what the heck? There are literally only two parts of the pay-per-view that made it worth watching. Only two parts. It was the beginning and the end. The middle can go away for as long as I care. Holy crap, dude! It's just a mixture of shock, just a mixture of what the hell, just a mixture of why, just a mixture of how, when, what, who, what in the hell just happened. Before I get to the ultimate shock factor, which you guys are probably most likely know what it is already, let's start off with the kickoff show. So it's Chad Gable and Shelton Benjamin defeating the Hype Bros. No breakup between the Hype Bros, but man, who cares? Now let's move on to the main show. First up, it is the New Day versus the Usos for the SmackDown Live Tag Team Championships. The Usos challenged the New Day. The New Day wanted this match inside a Hell in a Cell, and holy crap, it was absolutely amazing. It was match of the night until the main event. It was absolutely amazing. Actually, it's hard to choose which match was better, this one or the main event. Probably the main event will win, but still, this match cannot be slept on. It was absolutely amazing. Probably the best main roster tag team match of the year. Probably the best overall tag team match of the year. If someone can prove me wrong, go ahead. But honestly, it's just hell around. You know, from great tag team action, tactician work, oh my goodness, I'm just completely overwhelmed. I really enjoyed this match because it showed proper teamwork, you know, how a good tag team is supposed to work. Kofi Kingston was outside cheering them on. There were candlesticks, there were trombones, you know, it was this great tactic by Xavier Woods and Big E trapping one of the Usos in the corner of a Hell in a Cell with the candlesticks, but ended up getting out. Then Big E came back, you know, in the ring to save his buddy Xavier Woods after he was getting his ass beat. Then Big E got his ass beat. Xavier Woods came in to break up the pin. The whole crowd was into it. It was absolutely amazing. And it ended with the Usos hitting, I think they hit Xavier Woods with the frog splash. And then, yeah, the Usos won. They are 5-time tag team champions. And they are your new WWE SmackDown Live Tag Team Champions.
EFTs are trying to stabilize Shane McMahon here.
Up next, it's Randy Orton versus Rusev. Nothing really too special about this match other than it ended with an RKO out of nowhere. And Randy Orton won. Really, nothing really happened in this match, sadly. What did Rusev do wrong? That's just what I'm wondering. What did Rusev do wrong? Then, up next is one of those matches with a pretty sad ending. It is the United States Championship match. Earlier in the night in the kickoff show, it was announced that Ty Dillinger would join the match, and it will be a triple threat match between Dillinger, Corbin, and Styles. And sadly, that proved to be the beginning of the end for AJ Styles, as you know, the odds were stacked against him, and it cost him the United States title. AJ Styles hit the phenomenal forearm on Ty Dillinger. Baron Corbin kicked him out of the ring, Lion King style. And then Baron Corbin went for the pin, and he won. Baron Corbin pinned Ty Dillinger, and he is now your new United States champion. And AJ Styles is now no longer champion, so I might just cry. But hopefully, this means he can take the title off of our current WWE champion. Holy crap, I'm actually crying. Up next, it is the SmackDown Women's Championship. Natalya defends her title against Charlotte, and it wasn't that bad of a match, really, you know. It's not as good as their original NXT TakeOver match. You guys remember that match, how great it was to determine, I believe, the inaugural... No, it wasn't the inaugural NXT Women's Championship match. Was it NXT TakeOver or was it NXT Arrival? It was one of those two, but still, you know, they had a really good match there. As to this match, it wasn't really up to par, you know, when you see how high the expectations should be. Because when you have a good match for the first time, you would, you know, expect the rematch to be a bit higher. If you do good the first time, expectations will rise greatly. And if you don't do as good as expected, then, you know, you don't get credibility. And this match didn't really do much for me, but it had the same generic ending, you know, of the heel trying to retain the title. They use an inanimate object, no, a foreign object against their opponent, get themselves disqualified, champion's advantage. So although Charlotte won the match, Natalya is still the SmackDown Women's Champion. So they're probably going to settle this. Probably a Survivor Series. Is that the next SmackDown pay-per-view? Well, not SmackDown exclusive pay-per-view, but is that the next pay-per-view that SmackDown's going to be in? Probably. And then it's the Fashion Files returning to Hell in a Cell. It was weird. You know, the Ascension, they were the longest reigning NXT Tag Team Champions. Now they turn to a comedic act. You know, pretty sad. Pretty sad, to be honest. I like Breezango, but at the same time, you gotta feel bad for the Ascension. You know, to see how downhill they've gone. Pretty sad, to be honest. But more positive news. Breezango announced that I forgot the name of it. So sadly, it turns out that the case was never really solved. I don't know what the heck I'm talking about. And, you know, they're going to return with another gimmick, not the Fashion Files. They're going to return with something else, which I forgot the name of. Please forgive me. You know, so they're going to continue working on the case. SmackDown Live. I have no idea what the hell I'm talking about. But still, I'm going to enjoy it. And then, one of the saddest matches I've ever seen. And it's the WWE... Whoa. It is the WWE Championship match. Jinder Mahal defends his title against Shinsuke Nakamura. At least it didn't have the same ending as all of his other damn title defenses, where it will be the Singh Brothers distract, Jinder Mahal takes advantage of the distraction and pins the challenger. This time it was the Singh Brothers getting involved, right? They got ejected from the ring. Shinsuke Nakamura hit his Kinshasa. You know, I thought, yay, new champion, finally, screw Jinder Mahal. Then rope break, boo, and then Jinder Mahal hits his finisher on Shinsuke Nakamura after Shinsuke Nakamura misses with the Kinshasa, and then pins Shinsuke Nakamura after he missed with the Kinshasa. So does this mean Jinder Mahal just beat Shinsuke Nakamura clean? It probably does. It looked clean, you know. Oh my gosh, why? You know, this just proves God is dead. Because if Jinder Mahal is still WWE champion, the dark days are still in WWE. I just can't have faith on SmackDown Live if they're gonna keep putting out a snooze fest like Jinder Mahal as their WWE champion. I get, you know, you want the whole Indian market, but from what I'm hearing is that it's not working. It's actually backfiring. You're losing Indian subscribers, and what does that show you? Up next is Bobby Roode versus Dolph Ziggler. You know, Dolph Ziggler doing his usual shtick where he feuds with the NXT call-up. It happened with Baron Corbin. It's happening now with Bobby Roode. And it was an okay match. They could have done a lot more, but it was an okay match. The match ended with them trading roll-up pins, holding the tights. Bobby Roode ended up getting the upper hand. He probably held the tights tighter and then won the match. 1, 2, 3. So Bobby Roode defeated Dolph Ziggler. But as soon as the match ended, as soon as the bell rang, Dolph Ziggler walked up to Bobby Roode and gave him the zigzag. And, I forgot to mention, when, Dolph Ziggler still doing this whole gimmick mock thing, he came out with no music, no entrance video, no nothing. He was probably doing his Vladimir Kozlov gimmick when Kozlov came out with nothing. And then finally, it is the main event and probably the match of the night. It is Shane McMahon versus Kevin Owens inside a Hell in a Cell. Believe it or not, I actually heard of it. And yeah, I actually pretty heard of it. But honestly, where do I even begin with this match? It was absolutely hellacious. It was maddening. It was insane. And I honestly do not know what to think of this match, other than it was shocking, breathtaking, what the hell, why the hell, how the hell, and who the hell. Alright, let's just start off with, all the killer spots. For example, when Kevin Owens tried to give the cannonball to Shane McMahon on the table, Shane McMahon dodged out of the way, so Kevin Owens just went crashing through the table. Then Shane McMahon wanted to take this outside, and they were battling at the top of the cage. There was a pop-up powerbomb up there. Kevin Owens beat the hell out of Shane McMahon on top of the cage. It looked like the cage was just about to... They were just about to fall through the cell. It was, like you couldn't just keep your eye off of it. If you blinked, you missed a huge piece of the action. It was that intense. It was so great. I honestly want to relive it again. I knew this was going to happen because it happened the same thing as with AJ Styles at WrestleMania. You would think Shane McMahon, not being a true wrestler, with all due respect, going against AJ Styles, you would think, it's not going to be that good of a match. Ended up being the match tonight. And hey, same thing happened here in Hell in a Cell. And then Kevin Owens decided, screw this. I'm just going to start climbing down. And then Shane McMahon started following him. Then Shane McMahon banged Kevin Owens' head on the cell, not once, not 2 times, not 4 times, but 3 times, causing Kevin Owens to fall through the announce table. And then, Shane McMahon thought, hey, this is not enough. He insulted my family. He insulted the McMahon name, so I'm going to have to punish him for it. So then he grabbed Kevin Owens. He put him on top of the other announce table, not the Spanish announce table. That's always destroyed, like always. And then he started climbing to the top. He's like, oh no, he did the same thing he did to The Undertaker at WrestleMania 31, 2, 32. And then he missed once again. Second time this... No, it wasn't even the second time this year. It was the second time in 2 years. Yes, second time, and he failed once again as he tried to deliver, I guess, an elbow drop or a senton off the top of the cell all the way down to the announce table. But then Kevin Owens it looked like Kevin Owens got out of the way, but in reality, someone pulled him out of the way. I saw it in the bottom of my screen. I'm like, hold on, why is someone pulling him out of the way? Was that like a one of the workers at ringside or what? Then I looked closely. It was Sami Zayn. Holy crap, Sami Zayn actually helped Kevin Owens. What the absolute crap? What? Are you serious? It was absolutely insane. Oh my gosh. I don't know what to think. And to think that Sami Zayn was the epitome of a pure babyface, someone who's gonna be a babyface throughout his whole career. He probably just turned heel right now. Probably the biggest shock ever. I honestly don't know what to say. It's like Baron Corbin turning face. It's like something you never expect. Somebody, you would... Sami Zayn is just one of those people who you would think would stay a babyface his whole career, but he ended up turning heel. What's gonna happen now? See, this is the kind of stuff that makes you want to tune in to SmackDown Live, not that Jinder Mahal crap. I'm talking about, the shock factor, actually getting the crowd invested in this. This is how you make a story, WWE. Please, take Learn from this moment, not Jinder Mahal. Jinder Mahal is trash. He's butt garbage. He's crap, trash. Every insult in the book thrown in Jinder Mahal because he's absolute garbage. This right here is what you need to focus on. Right, keep all your focus on this. You know, forget about the WWE Championship. You guys already ruined that. You guys already you guys already threw that prestige away. Focus on now, because you're honestly creating a really big story here. Don't mess it up, please, please, please. And that is my review for WWE Hell in a Cell. What do you guys think? Tell me in the comments below. Did you guys enjoy the show? Oh my goodness. How did you guys think of what just happened? Tell me in the comments below. Any support such as liking, sharing, and subscribing is greatly appreciated. All my social media links are down in the description below. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you next time. Peace.